I want to start this video off on a video that I was talking about making a couple days ago. I still need to make the video, but I need to compile a script so I get my thoughts together. So it's not kind of a random video. It's just a video on why we're here, the meaning of life. It gets into The Secret. If you get into creative visualization, if you get into the movie, the book, The Secret, that's creative visualization. A lot of people get into it and it doesn't work for them. I need to get into my reason why. Now, I'm not going to say my reasons, my logic, my beliefs, or right anybody else. They're just mine, but stuff I kind of put together over time. But another lady that was watching my videos, and by the content, she's got, hang on one second. By the content of some of her videos, I think she thought the video I was going to make was intended for her. And not necessarily. That's not exactly who I was talking about, but let's check if she wants to fantasize and stuff. That's fine with me. I don't care. But that video wasn't who I was directing it to. But that's fine. She's got a small channel like mine. Most of you probably have no idea. Most of you probably don't even watch her channel. At some point in time, I'm gonna compile a list of all the channels I watch. But I like watching her videos. I've commented on her, but it's been a long time. So I still need to now. Watching Colin Brown's video. He was talking about how he's going to change his YouTube channel and just devote it just to the paranormal. I think that's what he was saying. He's been kind of spreading himself too thin. That's in essence what he was saying. And he's got to devote himself just to the paranormal videos, which is fine with me. I like watching his videos, doing the crime stuff, and that's what he wants to do. That's what he wants to do. Anyway, now I've covered. It's a ritual that's practiced by the Golden Dawn. It's called the middle pillar or the circulation of white light. You can use that energy. I'm going to post another video, but if you want the videos, just search middle pillar, and the ritual will come up. Now the Golden Dawn would you visualize white light or different color light depending upon the ritual at each of your chakras. So if you search middle pillar, the ritual will come up. Now the Golden Dawn would practice the ritual with the Lord's Prayer done in Hebrew. If you want to do that, fine, but you don't need to. Now I've posted here quite a number of times. It's a condensed version. It's a version that I use, but you can use if you've got a certain ailment. Let me clear this again because these keep popping up. But you can use this white light energy to heal yourself. You can do different meditation, different breathing exercises. You can practice yoga, along with the middle pillar, the circulation of white light. You can visualize the white light healing different ailments, and it's worked for me. It's kept me alive to be an old man. So but I'm going to post that ritual again, not here, but I'll post that middle pillar ritual again. If you've got different ailments, it will help you. Let's see. Trying to read my own writing here. Next one I'm going to cover Amy's Crypt. She's got a short where she's singing. I don't remember exactly what it was, but it was with Robert the Doll. No, he's somewhere down in Florida. To me, Robert the Doll is kind of weird. Just if you search here on YouTube, Robert the Doll, he'll come up. It's this doll. This guy had him for a long, long time. This guy would do different stuff and say that Robert the Doll had made him do it. Now I don't know if it had anything to do with the Warrens or not. I don't know if the Warrens ever had any connection with Robert the Doll. I'm thinking he's still in some museum down in Florida somewhere, but. As the story goes, if you don't ask Robert the Doll's permission, like for a video, I'm almost certain that Amy's Crypt, it's her YouTube channel, went in and asked Robert for permission to make the video. Otherwise, Robert gets kind of pissed and does stuff to you. Now, whether you believe it or not, that's up to you. I'm just tossing that out there. If you ever go down and visit Robert the Doll, ask Robert's permission. Say, I'd like to do a selfie with you or whatever, or do a music video. Just tossing that out there. I was watching Pole Barn Garage's video. Now he did have a video from about a month ago where he was doing not duct tape. But anyway, they had the old beater cars. They're doing a road trip through part of Route 66. They were going to go up to Moab, Utah, and do something. I think trying to climb some of those cliffs up there. That was the last video. That he was somewhere in the middle of the country along Route 66, and the video ended. The next video, he's doing some body work on a Chevy Beretta they're doing quite a bit of body work, sanding it down, painting it. They're doing a pretty nice job of it. It looks nice to me. Uh, I don't know quite why. That's probably a video he had out before, and he's just now editing it and putting it together. That's probably because these videos are a couple hours long, and they imagine they probably take days or weeks to edit and compile. So I'm guessing the rest of his road trip is probably going to be out later. It does make it kind of disconcerting to kind of wondering what happened to him, because I just had this image of him doing something crazy up in Moab, Utah, because you do see people, they have these mountain hikes where you go, and sometimes I'm exaggerating with my hand, but you kind of get the idea of some of these. You do see some people doing these crazy stunts where they're driving off some of these natural bridges up in Utah, where they end up with a wrecked vehicle and a bunch of broken bones. Hey, if you do anything like that, you're on your own. I didn't tell you to do it. I'm telling anybody, if you're going to do anything crazy, think about it a long time. You probably have people care about you that don't want to see you up in a hospital, or you get what I'm saying. Trying to read my own writing here. I think the next to last thing I'm going to cover here is the brand new Buc-ee's. I did a job west of. I didn't post any video from here. You can't really see this. I wanted to get the scar, from the south side of the White Tanks. I'll probably get out there next time I'm out in that part of Buckeye. Get out and get a better video from the scar. That's that test track that Caterpillar. When Caterpillar was out that direction, that facility has been closed for a number of years, but they'd get out there, they'd fix a Caterpillar, then it crawled up the side of the White Tanks, and then dig the side of the mountain out of there. Now that test track has become a star. I don't think it's quite as pronounced as it was. So one of two things here happen: either people crawling up there are trying to reclaim the mountain, or Mother Nature herself is kind of correcting the scar. I don't know. Maybe it's just my perception of it. Well, I'm gonna do one more thing here. Besides this is third to last thing. But anyway, coming back Yuma Road. Now the new Buc-ee's is on Bullard. It's about a mile and a half north from Yuma. You cross Van Buren, and then you get to Buc-ee's, and then the Interstate Freeway. But the Goodyear police have a lot of the roads that cross Bullard. They've got them where you can't turn left or right onto there. They're directing the traffic from Interstate 10 all the way south around the Goodyear ballpark and then back to Buc-ee's again. To me, it's pretty stupid. I don't know quite why they've done it that way. I guess they try to mitigate traffic. But there's a lot of people that have businesses along that part of Bullard that are going to be completely unhappy. And I can just, I don't normally hit up a city, the name for it, I can't think of it, but the city council, when they meet, they'll have their meetings. And there's got to be a lot of the local businesses up there. Maybe not, I don't know, maybe people say, well, we'll just tough out 3 or 4 days and it'll be all over. That might be their thought. But the next city council meeting, yeah, I don't normally hit up those, but I live in Avondale. I don't live in Goodyear, but Goodyear is just a sister city to Avondale. But anyway, I hit up the city council meeting. Now myself, I don't care. I was sitting at that light. The Goodyear police I was sitting there maybe 5-10 minutes, just sitting idling at the light, because they had all the traffic. I'm sure a lot of those people were just coming off I-10 heading south into the Strela Mountain community down there. They had nothing to do with Buc-ee's, but they had the traffic for Buc-ee's turning around. I'm just going to wait 3 or 4 days after the Goodyear police have gotten tired of all this, have gone back to normal traffic and just letting people back in. Then normally, hit up Buc-ee's and get a video from outside and inside. Let's see, my next thing. Now, I've showed you my underwear. I got these at Goodwill about a week and a half ago. I wore these for about a week. Now, if some chick, you got to be female and over 18, come in on here, and I'll do me and my colorful underwear video. Probably not. Probably no chick wants to see me in my colorful underwear. If you are, let me know. You got to be female and over 18 to comment. You can comment, but not on these underwear. Let's see. Oh, the last thing I'm going to say. I don't know why I said this for last, just because I didn't write it down here. It's Lieben USA. That's his YouTube channel. It's all in German. I can get maybe third to half of it. Ich spreche ein bisschen, ich verstehe ein bisschen Deutsch. But anyway, for Lieben USA, don't know his first name. I don't know if he gives it in his videos. Well, a couple of things. Well, the last video, it's a short he did. It's about the 30 restaurants in San Diego that serve chicken wings. I'm guessing he's saying white chicken wings. I'm sure these restaurants serve stuff besides chicken wings. And yeah, we got restaurants around here that serve chicken wings. I don't know what the big deal is. I guess his hometown in, I don't know, he's from some part of Deutschland over there. I guess his homeland, chicken wings. I don't know what they serve. Over there, bratwurst and sauerkraut. So I need to shut up here. Give me, hey, dude, comment on my video. Tell me what you eat in your hometown. Just curious. I'm sure there's restaurants in San Diego that serve traditional German food. Okay. Hey, that French chick, you can teach me how to speak Celsius. You can teach me words other than au revoir and c'est la vie. Or maybe some German chick can say, James, let me finish off your German education for you. Okay. Well, be the same to that, Frau. You can be over 18 and moderately interesting. Bye for now.